In many places, people feed on eat termites like this.
Finished, Mazen?
Yes.
Okay. What's the purpose of this paragraph? Why the purpose? I mean, why would the author write this paragraph?
I think to tell the readers that they are not bad, and in some places that people eat them.
It's very good. So she's trying here. She's supporting her claim that actually insects are not that bad as some people expect. They are actually on the opposite. On the contrary, they are actually helpful and beneficial. You see what I mean? So they are useful. We need them. We actually need them. Very good. So what claim the author is trying to support here in the above exhibit? We just said it.
Yes, that yes, that we benefit from them and we can use them in many things.
Yes, very good. So
And they are useful.
can you read the suggested answer here?
Yes, the author here is trying to support her own claim that insects are very useful not only for maintaining the environment but also for the reproduction of
because
plant species.
earlier she mentioned that insects are actually helpful and useful for maintaining the environment. Now she's adding one more thing. They are important for the reproduction of plants, right? And she gave us an example with the bees, right? Because they help pollinate.
Yes.
So what's pollination? Good afternoon, Abdullah Love.
Like,
yeah, Mazen. What does pollination mean? Have you studied it in biology? I'm gonna have to have a word with Mr. Ashraf.
Pollination. I know it in Arabic, like fertilization.
Yes, that's absolutely right. That's
in Arabic,
for
it's
plants.
called talqih.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. Very good, Mazen. Okay, and this is to help reproduce. This is to help the reproduction process. Okay. Yes, Abdullah. Can you read the second question, please?
Based on your understanding, in what way is the current present devastation, destruction of hives, homes for bees in North America and Europe causing real and Mr. What's that?
And anxiety. Anxiety. Anxiety like worry or concern. Of course, you know, because this is from a previous class presentation, the words between parentheses are explanation for or definition of or equivalent of the words before, right? Okay, so the questions should be like this. Based on your understanding, in what way is the current devastation of hives in North America and Europe cause real anxiety? Yeah. So what's going to happen if the hives get devastated?
I think from what she said here, that bees play an important يعني,
role, yeah, in
yes
pollination, in
in
addition to giving us honey. And you know how
yes
important honey is. All right.
yes
So if there are no bees, there will be no or very little pollination,
yes
right? Yeah, very good.
yes.
And this will affect the plants, of course. Yeah. Can you read the suggested answer, Abdullah?
According to Goodall, bees play an important role in pollinating, fertilizing flowers, the vast majority of our food crops. So, destroying their homes means devastating consequences, results, effects, impacts on plants and crops. I think which causes a great concern in Europe and North America.
Wonderful, Abud. Wonderful, love. Mazen Habibi?
Yes, in the first line, Goodall states, in many places people feast on termites, locusts, and so on. Why do you think she uses the word feast and not any other words like feed on in this context?
Yeah. Or
I
eat.
think here she uses the feast because feast mean that they love or enjoy
Yeah, it's very
what
good. You
they eat.
enjoy what you're eating. I love you, man.
Yes, but feed
Very good.
on like you're eating and you're not happy with it.
So this is Cambridge Dictionary online.
Cambridge
Yeah.
Online Dictionary, the word feast means to eat a lot of good food and enjoy it very much.
Very
This
good.
definition is in line with Goodall's appreciation and admiration of insects and the important role they play in our life.
Very good. Excellent. In line with, like متفق مع, agrees with. All right. So the definition agrees with her claim, and her admiration of insects and the role they play in our lives. All right. Do you understand this answer, Abdullah?
Yes.
So how did I answer the question? First, I got the definition from Merriam-Webster, and we learned that this word feast include two things which have a positive connotation. And this positive connotation is in line with or agrees with Goodall's overall perception of insects, which is a good one, a positive one, right?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Okay, let's move on to the second part. The parts in red are like from previous lesson explanation, right? So can you read it silently? I'll give you a couple of minutes to read it silently, please, quickly. All right, gentlemen, have you finished?
Yes.
The first paragraph, she's giving us, she's introducing a kind of expert, all right? And she's giving us some background information about him. And the second part, she introduces how interested he is in, of course, in insects. All right, and how fascinated he is with the insects. All right, so
Yes.
this is in a nutshell. Okay, the third paragraph here is a longer one, so I'll give you a couple of minutes more. I'm gonna have to zoom out a bit. Is this clear for everyone?
Yes.
Okay, read it quickly, please. Of course, the parts in red are explanations, right?
Yes.
Have you finished, guys?
Wait.
Okay, take your time. Take your time. Don't mind.
Yes, I finished.
Cool. How about you, Abdullah?
Yes.
I'm gonna send you these study notes on WhatsApp right now, so that you can use it while. So we're talking about words which have positive connotation in the first paragraph. All right? Can you spot them?
What?
Words that have positive connotation.
Uh,
Yeah. Do you remember what we mean by positive connotation?
yes. Only perfect.
Yes, very good.
Um, this is the word. He is a man passionate.
Passionately. Very
Passionate.
good. Passionately. Yeah, very good.
And supportive.
Yes, wonderful. Understanding, fascination, all these are words which have positive connotation, right? Mazin
Yes.
Habibi, question 2.
Yes. Question 2. What does this language tell us about Godot's point of view regarding Lou What's this?
Perception, point of view. Prati, that's his name. Prati,
Bro.
that's his name.
Okay. Yes, her language tells that she is like appreciate or admire to
Very
what
good.
they are
Yeah.
doing.
We are talking about the language that shows appreciation and passion and the love, admiration, all things that are Asian in a positive way. Okay?
Mm.
So we're talking about fascination, admiration. What are other Asian? Okay. Thank you, Mazen. Okay, next question, Abudi Habibi.
In the above exhibit, Godard continues to support her argument by supporting her claim.
Yes.
Identify how Godard supports her claim.
Yeah, what does she use here to support her claim for further? Because most of the paragraph, as you have seen here, is aimed at supporting her claim that insects are very important and play a crucial part on our lives, right? Now,
Yes.
she's using what type of evidence here?
I don't know, but I think she's
Who's Lou? Who's
sharing
Lou? Who's Lou Abdul?
the man who love the
Very good. So he's a kind of expert.
yes.
So what kind of evidence is she using here? An evidence, experts' ideas. Very good. Okay. So she introduces experts who share her opinion. All right. What
Yes.
opinion are we talking about? The opinion or the idea that insects are actually helpful and important for our environment. All right.
Yes.
Do you understand, Abdullah? So you gotta
Yes.
understand the question before you think of an answer. Okay. Yes, Mazen.
Yes. Cite the part of the text in which Gödel shows the reader that Lou clearly agrees with her claim.
Yeah. Which part shows that actually she, Godal, and Lou see eye to eye when it comes to the role insects play in our lives.
Like when he said in the second or third paragraph
Yeah.
that someone needs to be there or
Yes.
something like that.
Very good to protect these insects. Very good.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So can you read the suggested answer? This is the code.
Yes. In paragraph 2, while we talked, Lou became increasingly animated. Somebody needs to be out there saving these critters, the bearing beetles. He said, and that is just what he is doing. Let me share some of what I learned from him about these remarkable beetles. Most people have no idea how fascinating they are.
Wonderful, Mazen Habibi. Thank you. Do you understand? This is only a code, right? But do you understand? Do you have any questions about any of the parts here?
No.
Okay.
No.
Is this clear, Abdullah?
Yes.
Okay, love. Can you read question 8, please?
According to Godal in paragraph 1, what's the most common factor amongst many of those she interviewed before writing her book?
Yeah, when she said like many others. So here Abudi. Paragraph 1, of course. Yeah, like so many of other people whom I have talked to. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Where is it?
This one.
Like someone I've talked to. His parents
Very good.
were understanding and supportive.
Wonderful.
This
Wonderful.
fascination.
Wonderful. Very good. Very good. So their parents are understanding and supporting of whatever fascination they have. Okay. Question 9. What does the following line tell us about Lou? While we talked, he became increasingly animated. And we discussed it in detail. Do you remember in class
Yes.
when we were discussing
Yes.
this word animated? So animated here means physically, like showing physically how he feels, showing his feeling in a physical way. All right? So very good.
Yes.
So what does this mean to us here? He's so fascinated, yeah?
He's so fascinated with insects, so to the extent that he became full of interest and energy, animated when he talked about insects.
Very good. Alhamdulillah. I'm happy that you still remember it from classes, boys. I love you, boys. Very good. Okay. So let's move to question number 10. Abdullah, you told us about this part before. You discussed this. Sorry. Here. Yes, Abdullah.
Yes. Question what?
Question 10. Sorry. Hold on a second,
10.
please. Yeah, Abdullah.
What does allude
Allude to, like refer to, is talking about, but in an indirect way.
to when he said somebody needs to be out there saving these critters?
Yeah.
What context clues have you used to make your guess?
Yeah. So what does he refer to when he said critters? What does he mean by the word critters here? What's he talking about exactly?
He's talking about burying beetles.
Yeah, very good. And what context clues? We know a parenthetical phrase can explain the previous words. We discussed this parenthetical phrase thing before. All right. So a parenthetical phrase, as I told you before, can come between two dashes, between two commas, and even between two parentheses. Sometimes we need this to explain the previous part. Authors normally use this, or writers actually. All right. Yeah, let's move to next question, Mazin.
Yes.
Question 11.
According to Lou, yes, based on the above excerpt, which of the following sentences are true and which are false? Correct the false ones. Lou, like many others, is scared of insects.
Is this true, Mazin?
No, it's false.
Very good.
He
He's
like
actually
the
fascinated.
others that
Very
fascinated
good.
with them.
Yes, very good. Abdullah?
Yes. According to Lou, there is no urgent need to save the American burying beetle, as there are plenty of them.
Yeah, plenty, like a lot. Is this true or false?
Wait, Mister. What does urgent mean?
Urgent. Urgent like طارئ or ملح. أمر ملح. Something that needs to be done necessarily.
Yes. For Lou, I think there is an urgent.
Very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
To save the American
Excellent.
burying beetle.
Mazin?
Yes, the American burying beetles is also called the giant carrion beetles.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's true. Yeah. Guys, I know the answer is already shown in front of you, but I also expect you, if you have if you have any question that you are gonna let me know right away, right?
Yes.
So please feel free to ask whatever questions you want. Okay, next question. New York City has one of the biggest colonies of the American burying beetles, and this is of course false. We're gonna get the answer from the text up above here, that New York City is not one of the 7 places where the American burying beetle are known to exist now, actually. Okay, so question E, yeah. Nowadays, these beetles live in forest and scrub grasslands habitats in 35 states throughout the temperate eastern north. Nowadays, no. Nowadays, the population of these beetles has largely disappeared in the east, actually. All right? Okay, that's it for today, boys. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
Are you sure?
Thank you.
Abudi Habibi, do you have
Yeah.
any questions?
Thank you.
So yeah, see you tomorrow, inshallah, 2:30, the last class. And I'm gonna wish you a very good vacation. It has been such a happy time I spent with you boys, and I told you, you really make my days. Okay, and you are what they call a smile of hope in this kind of hard time. Thank you for joining the class. I hope you have benefits from it and you liked it. Okay,
Yes.
vote before you leave, please.
Yes, we will.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Miss.
Thank you. Have a very nice day.